To you I'm just salvage.
What's going on, everybody? Gonna try to get moving pretty quick today. I've already gone through a general warm-up. Haven't touched the barbell yet, but about to get one out. Today we're gonna be starting with snatch waves again. So we did the first week a couple videos ago. I did the second week last week. If you wanna see that, it's on my Instagram. And we're gonna get into week 3 today, starting to get a little bit heavy towards the end. Obviously, try not to worry about, you know, the last rep or the last wave before you even start. Just worry about what's in front of you and focus on every rep. Just try to be intentional. So we're gonna get warmed up for some snatches. Then we got a 40-minute EMOM later, and then we'll finish up with a little bit of accessory work. Here we go. All right, finish the warm up. I like to get warm by doing muscle power squat, pretty much as long as I can. So got up to 155 there, did a couple snatches at 185, and then our first wave is 3 at 200, 2 at 210, 1 at 220. So here we go. All right, that first wave felt pretty heavy, really just in my hands. I did a lot of chest bar yesterday. My hands are kind of raw. Hopefully I'll just kind of get used to it as we get through, chalk up a little bit more, but we're going in the next wave. We got 3 at 210, 2 at 220, 1 at 230. All right, these are feeling pretty heavy, but I'm gonna focus on staying technical, trusting my legs, and just focus on 1 rep at a time. Final wave, 3 at 220, 2 at 230, 1 at 240. Also, little puller up 3-0 right now, so I think that gives me the boost I need to hit this last wave. All right, I missed the second attempt and then went right back into it, hit a third, so I guess you might not call that a double, but got a double stimulus. Now we have 1 last rep, 240. Okay, we had to kind of fight for that last rep, but I'm okay with that. 240 is pretty heavy for me, like all time, but it's also really heavy for me right now. My best snatch is 260, and the snatches haven't been feeling the greatest, which is why we started the waves. I'm happy to be able to end on that 240, especially after a miss in the 230 double. Like I said, had that miss made up for it. But I think that's pretty important for you guys to see. Whenever you're doing this kind of thing, you have 2 options when you miss. So I could have gotten super pissed off, which I've definitely done before. I'm not saying I'm above that, but I could have gotten super pissed off, let the rest of the interval go by and just quit, gotten down on myself, gotten annoyed. or you can try to stay calm, think about how it felt and why you missed it, and then make up for it. When you just freak out after a miss, all you're doing is missing out on an opportunity to really think about how it just felt. It happened half a second ago, and that kind of stuff leaves you quickly. So if you freak out for even 30 seconds, you're not gonna remember exactly what it felt like. So it's good to think about that right away, stay in the moment, make up for it. In the make, obviously, I made it afterwards, so it wasn't a strength issue, it was a technical issue. So just important to stay present, think about that. We're gonna be moving on to a 40-minute EMOM, so it's been a while since I've done one of these, especially on the channel. I really haven't done them since quarters, just because it's not been the focus, but in all this Murph prep that I've been doing, pretty much anytime I'm pushing from the floor, I'm doing push-ups now, and I did a workout with burpees yesterday, and I am in horrible, horrible burpee shape. And that just doesn't sit well with me. So I'm gonna be doing burpees every day for like the next couple weeks. So we're doing EMOM 40, minute 1, 20 GHDs, minute 2, 15 calorie row, minute 3, 10 bar facing burpees, minute 4, 5 power snatches at 135. So obviously not a crazy amount of burpees. Since I know that I got so frustrated yesterday about that, I'm just gonna kind of ease into it. I think this will still be pretty hard, especially with the first 2 minutes. 20 GHDs for 10 rounds total in an EMOM is never easy, doesn't matter what it's paired up with. That's gonna get pretty exhausting. Then going straight into the row, obviously is gonna be pretty gross. Hopefully the second 2, or I guess minute 3 and 4, will be the rest in this EMOM, but we'll see. I'm gonna clean up all the plates, get everything set up that I need, and then we'll get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the 40-minute EMOM. I was pretty happy with how that went. I think I've said before on this channel, the first 10 minutes should feel pretty solid, middle 20 minutes should be uncomfortable, and then the last 10 minutes should be pretty hard. If that is the case, then I usually feel like I did a good job programming that EMOM, and that was definitely the case for that one. It's pretty uncomfortable through the middle, and the last 10 got pretty hard. The burpees were a little harder than I wish they were. I mean, it's only 10, they weren't like hard, but I could feel them jacking my heart rate up a little bit. But like I said, that's kind of why I did that, get some burpee volume in. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that went. I'm really happy with today as a session so far. It's not over, I'm gonna do a couple back extensions, but the majority of it's over, the hard things are over. And it's a little bit grindy today, but sometimes that can be a good thing. Come out on top afterwards, makes it feel a little bit better. So also, I didn't piss myself and I'm not sweating this much. I just went and dunked my head in some water. Gets pretty hot in here. Anyways, like I said, gonna get into some accessory work now and then we will head out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. I'm really happy with that session. It's pretty grindy. Sometimes those days are better than the ones that just go completely perfectly. That's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you liked it. Leave a comment if you did, leave a like. Please subscribe if you watch my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.